almost been a thicker stream going down off the freshwater mountain lake. Then hopefully you'll be able to visualize and understand what we're talking about. Now let's say this lake gets about a foot of rainfall on it each year. As it rains, it fills up. And as it fills up, those streams flow faster down to lower altitude. That's what's happening here with the Holgate Glacier. It's happening this tomorrow night. Now annually, the Holgate Ice will get anywhere from 90 to 100 feet of snowfall on it. Most of the snow will melt during the summer months, but not all of it. Let's say once winter comes along again, 10 feet of snow survives the summer, and then another 90 to 100 feet of snow falling already this year. 10 feet of snow. And it's happened over and over again for tens of thousands. So those initial layers of snow will get buried. They'll get buried and packed down to a point that they'll eventually turn into ice. The densest form of ice on the planet is glacial ice. It's a lot denser than your average ice cube in your ice tray at home, and it's all due to how it's created. If you've ever picked up a handful of snow, you pack it, you get a snowball, right? You put a little bit more effort into it, you pack it down as hard as you possibly can. It almost turns into an ice ball. Well, it's sort of the same theory, except with literally millions upon millions of tons of pressure applied from above, packing it down to a very, very dense level. Well, eventually, this ice field fills up. The first snow, and then ice. And it reaches a point where it meets the saddles of the mountains, or the low parts in between the mountain peaks. When it reaches this point, it starts to creep over the other side of that saddle. And when just a little bit of it hangs over, well, then gravity kicks in. And gravity literally drags it down the other side of that saddle like a river of ice. Yeah, ice is a solid, but it is made up of water, so it does have some fluidity to it. So it'll flow down that saddle at a rate of about 3 feet per meter per day. As it flows down that saddle, with all the millions upon millions of tons of pressure applied from above, it pulverizes that saddle, grinding the saddle out until first you have the mountain valley, and then eventually a fjord. What we're traveling down now was all carved out by Holgate Glacier up in front of us. Now, Holgate Glacier is at its final stages of being a tidewater glacier. It's retreating. Well, how can that be? How can something be moving forward at 3 feet per day and at the same time be retreating? Well, to explain this, let's go back to that same freshwater lake analogy. Let's imagine this lake going through, how about a 3-year drought? Warmer than normal temperature. Very little rainfall. What's going to happen to this lake? It's going to begin to dry up. Shrink. It's going to get shallower. And the streams that are flowing down off of that lake are still flowing